I want the love that you promised me.
Where is the love?
Give me your love.
Where is your
Give me your
love?
love. Give it to me.
Where is the love?
Give me love. Give me
Where? Now where is the love? Tell me where is the love?
Give me your love.
Where is the love? Where is the love? You promised me. Now where is the love? Now where's the love? Where is the love? Ooh, yeah. Where is the love?
Okay, wow. We really had some treats tonight. We had Phil Perry just then playing Where is the Love. Now, David is telling me that Phil Perry's just been around with the Montclairs, and I'm going to try to pull some of that up. And I'm just getting bounced all around here with the stuff that he's throwing at me. We just had earlier some of the OJs, which really stemmed out of Eddie Levert. I still have it. And so we're connecting the dots, and it is making a picture very clear how much super tunes we have here at the U. And I want to say, hey, David, you need to get back on the line. I got somebody here saying, heard you interviewing a man with a soulful voice, and you were playing a tune or two of his. Still listening. Wow, what? Who is that? Guess I really did miss something big. Yes, I was the older soul. So we need you to say something. Come on, David, she's still listening. I'm just saying.
Yes, good evening out there, all you radio fans. This is Heavy D at the U. And we just got through listening to Phil Perry. For you, those of you that can remember, he was the lead singer for the Montclairs out of East St. Louis. And he went on to stardom on the solo albums and CDs for himself. And he's done wonders in the musical world. And he has a falsetto that won't wait. And he also, if you hear that whistle in the background, that's him. He can whistle a whole tune. I've seen him do it in person at one of the Twilight Tuesdays with Denise Times.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So, you know, that's a little bit of history and background about local talent that we're going to be bringing you from week to week.
Well, we got the Chi-Lights queued up next.
Yeah.
Chi-Lights.
Have you seen her?
And speaking of her, we got Laurie DePeace communicating via our wonderful internet, and she's messaging me. She says, I am still listening. So what did you think about her music?
Laura has a tune, or a voice, shall I say, that reminds me of Nina Simone from back in the day. That mellow, throaty sound that jazz singers were noted for. And I'm sure that somewhere along the line in her musical endeavors that she'd had an opportunity to hear Nina. If not, then, you know, Google works for everyone.
Yeah.
We could pull her up and let you listen to some of her tunes, and maybe you can Google her yourself, Laura, and tell us what you think.
Yeah.
She's definitely an icon in the jazz world from back in the day. You know, so we're looking forward to have you at the station here, and you know, kind of compare notes. And
yeah, we're hoping that she calls in next week, I don't know if we can set up the phone or not to do like an interview with her.
Right.
And she's rolling out her new album.
CD.
And Parting the Veil.
Right.
And we'll continue on with Goodbye Summer, which basically summer is over now that Labor Day's done.
Exactly.
And Throw It Away, Social Call, Winter Waltz, and Motherless Child. I'm hearing.
Yes, this is
Are you hearing music? What is this I'm hearing? Oh, what
this
was that?
Brother Bob. Hello. Yeah, well, I'm on the radio station out here at the U. I was just telling St. Louis Steve about you and your endeavors in Cairo, Illinois. Revolutionary warfare that went down during the years in late 60s, early 70s, on into the 80s. So this is St. Louis Steve. I want you to say hello to him.
Hello. Who do we got? Brother Bob on the line.
Right, Brother Bob Williams.
Okay. Let me see if I can get you on speakerphone.
There's a black man, number one, in America that survived to this point and still got your head on straight and dealing with some real realities. I know you're dealing with, we call him Brother David Clinton, Chef D. So, say, man, I feel good, you know. I'm 74 years old, and I've evolved to become a revolutionary and everything. And I was just telling Brother D that Chef D, that when I was talking, it wasn't to him, it was about my 8-year-old granddaughter that asked me questions about her mama, my youngest daughter. I told her I'm on a need to know basis. I don't be dealing with no of this craziness out here, you know. So I let this Chef D, I was talking to her so she can understand. But they ain't learn that in the integrated white folk schools, you know. Wow. I just pulled up and hit my
Yeah.
granddaughter. Yeah, man. Excuse me for a minute.
Tell me,
Yeah.
to us on.
Okay, can I leave now?
Turn on KWMU,
Yeah.
the U,
The U. Yeah.
90.7.
Yeah. And it's great meeting with you, Brother Bob. Maybe you could come in sometime. Bring some music.
Where can I come to?
Over at UMSL Radio. Bring some music with you.
I'm not too much into music unless it's revolutionary music.
Well-
I'm into, I'd rather for others to do music. I'm into the conversation like I'm having with you now.
Oh, that's fine. We could always enjoy some conversation.
I'm saying over the UMSL, if it can be around, you know, like revolution, turn to black folks and our survivor. Now, I do call Fox 97.1 KMOX. I do call Bosley Show Sunday morning, Saturday morning, Demetri Johnson on Sunday morning, and things like that. The community liaison as a volunteer at Ferguson USA Internet radio station out there in Greater St. Martin Church. Are you familiar with that one?
Yeah, that does sound familiar.
Huh?
That does sound familiar.
You are familiar with that one?
Yeah, it sounds familiar, but I'm not totally for sure.
Well, I'll make you for sure in terms of it. I was fired by the Jew boy Mark Kaysen out there. That's Tommy Pearson, who it was my spiritual home, but not anymore. Because, you know, I'm so tired of these neo-colonialist plantation Negroes and chicken-eating nigger preachers and politicians. I'm very disappointed with the lack of consistent black leadership. And they you know, our babies and children are dying and killing each other too much and everything. So this is my vein. This is what I talk about. This is what I'm about to do. Now I can make my adjustment to fit any talk show format myself, but I will be moving shortly to get rid of the to expose what happened out there at that Trucking USA and the radio station. I mean, being a long-time community political activist, we supposed to have a voice on it. I don't expect you at the university.
Right.
Then I would never bring it on the air. I will have a script in a format. I respect my First Amendment right, but I'm not stupid. I'm not crazy. But we can say some things and promote some things like David CFD here was very instrumental in the success of the first annual Juneteenth anthem.
Right. David was talking about the Juneteenth.
Yes. Yeah, those type of things are very much needed on the front burner as we put the other structures together behind the scenes to make some other things happen. Fundraisers, a whole lot of things that we can do, but we can't put brothers and sisters on Front Street that are in positions like you all are out there. Do you know Bernie Hayes?
Bernie Hayes. I know you
Bernie
know.
Hayes.
Yeah, he used to be on the radio.
Bernie Hayes was a long time
Community active radio announcer.
For years.
Bernie Hayes. I'm drawing a blank right now. What station
along
was he with?
He was with Cam Jam.
Yeah.
You know, any of the radio stations. You
Okay.
Google him, you'll find him. He's along with Lou Times and Spider Burke and all those guys. You
Yeah, they
know,
go way back.
Okay.
Yeah.
he's
Max Roby.
and he's still active.
You remember Max Roby?
Yeah.
Yeah, Max Roby. Yeah, and everything. And then you had Robertson, who I think died from AIDS out of Chicago, was an airplane pilot. I came out of Cairo, Illinois, with the United Front, where they were shooting into the all-black housing project started back about 1967, 68, 69, and the 70s. I was sentenced out of that 5 to 5 years as a political prisoner at maximum security penitentiary. So David knows my background, and David has been on the front lines before me. He was in the movement way before me.
Yeah.
I didn't get into the 1968. I was in graduate school. But I'm just throwing around some names down in terms of what, you know,
Put it into context.
I don't know how old you are, but your generation, there's some things we just need to do. Jamala Raza have an excellent article in this week's St. Louis American that I just picked up about 2 hours ago. Jamala Raza with the Organization of Black Struggle, OBS. If you get that,
You familiar with her? She's married. Well, somebody. She was married to Percy Green. You heard of him, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You know. So I don't.
Yeah. So you get this week's St. Louis American newspaper and go to
Okay.
page
Yeah, we have issues
89.
here, right here in the student center that we can grab.
Yeah. Okay, now that's on page A9. Yeah, so political prisoners in the shallows. It's her article is the way I see it, and she persistent. Also, you're going to see Ferguson activist Darren Seals is killed. They shot him, and he's about 29 years old.
Yeah, that just
Ferguson
happened
activist,
this
a
week.
poet and everything.
Wow.
They got a
Well, he was
good
a Ferguson
article on
leader.
the front page, but it lead into
Was that the
page
guy that was
9.
found in the car?
Yeah.
Roger Gill, yeah. I knew the brother. I don't know whether he was in the mix, you know, the drugs and so forth, but they shot him, and then
Set the car on fire.
Police report, they shot him and then set the car on fire. So I don't know, you know. I'm doing a movie documentary, part 1 on Ferguson, and writing a book out there. So I do work closely with the mayor, which is to me.
Knows.
He needs to be.
Mhm.
Actually, they tried to impeach him. You know, I mean, they tried to recall him, even though Ferguson blacks are the majority of the population. They just not registered vote because they don't understand the power politically, you control politically, you control where the money goes, economics. But we got to educate our people. And
Yeah.
everything.
Well, you know, we're running short on time here, and David's heading out the door. Heavy D. He's got a heavy load.
slash.
He's got a heavy load.
I'm on my way to
Right.
choir rehearsal.
Well, it's been great talking with you, Brother Bob, and I hope to meet you in
Okay,
person.
We were not on the air, were we?
Yes, we are on the air.
Oh, we was on the air with what I was saying?
Yeah, we're on the air right now.
Okay, so that.
You're
well,
good.
you know,
You're good.
That's what our First Amendment right. So that is good, and I appreciate if I can come back on again because of our First Amendment right. And people need to hear the truth because the whole world is looking at Ferguson. We are the epic center. So how are we going to solve our problems? We are on the right page right now, I think, in terms of working with the new chief of police there, Brother Moss in Ferguson, the new city managers, Brother Seawood, and getting the outlets like y'all have at the radio station now that we're talking to. And so I'm Brother Bob. Anyone would like to do a follow-up with him at 314-398-5478, 314-398-5478. I'm one of the co-founders as well as the spokesperson for the People New Collaborative, because what we have to be as an independent organization that is free enough to not to be controlled by those that are in power so that we can save our children. I mean, this is so important, and we can do this and everything. So, brother, thank you. I appreciate Heavy D, which I know as Brother Clinton and Chef D. And thank you. It's an honor for me to
Call me
be on
anything
here.
but late for
Thank you
dinner.
so kindly.
Yeah. Well, I look forward to meeting you and talking with you some more.
Please, you have my number, just contact me.
Okay, it's 314.
398
What now? 398?
5478, yes. And a lot of people that help us behind the scenes. So, because a lot of times you have a job and you want to do something to bring about justice, they'll threaten your job, or you have a business, they'll threaten to boycott. So we've had a lot of good movements before the death of Mike Brown, but they've always bought off. Things just happen. So we don't want to make the same mistake now. We just want to help improve the quality of life of all people, really, and everything. Hey, thank you now. I appreciate it. Yes.
Take care.
Yes, sir.
Talk to you.
Yes, sir.
All right, later, Brother Bob. Yeah, so
Okay, so
That
we're
was
going to
Brother
continue
Bob
on
from
with some
United
chai
Front.
lights.
huh?
One month ago today, I was happy as a lark